Okay, so today we're going to talk about how to get that dreamy look in your photographs, particularly portraits, but you can really do it with anything, and the edit is pretty simple. It starts with mostly just some raw adjustments, so if you're shooting in raw, you're in good shape, and then just go from there. It's nothing that anyone of any level can't do. Note that you probably don't want to copy the settings completely because it's going to change picture to picture. But the first thing that I start by doing typically is just adjusting the basic things here. And I pick a white balance that I like, but I might come back and change that later on as things change. Shift. So I like to pull down the shadows. Well, we'll see what happens when I bring the blacks down. And the blacks to create some contrast. I don't really like to use the contrast as much because it doesn't necessarily do it in the areas that you want it to. Clarity is a must-have. Another thing that I like to do is bring up the vibrance, but just bring down the saturation just a bit, just to give it a pop of color. A really big tool is the radial filter up here. You can do this in Lightroom as well. So I'm going to move that just a little bit. Obviously that's not the right setting, so we're going to do a new one and come down here. That way we can do it outside of the place that we're working on right now. I'm going to switch it outside. Probably want to just shrink this in just a little bit so that we're highlighting just the subject. I have it feathered extremely well right now, so maybe a little less on the feathering. Have it see haze. Right now this is a bit of a pain because this was set for a totally different photo. Here I'm gonna add all this back to its usual settings and we'll go from there. So I'm just resetting everything. Basically what I'm doing here is making a super duper creamy background. Just the subject is going to be highlighted. So I'm also going to make it a little bit bluer so that she is the one that we focus on that way. And drop down the contrast just to give it a more hazy feeling. Bring down the exposure. I'm going to drop the clarity as well. And I dehaze it so you can see that, like, if I went that way, it's going to make it really hazy. Which might work for a picture depending. I personally like really dark and moody pictures, so I want to do it that way. And then once we get this radial filter how we want it, I still, see, because you can play with that as much as you need it to. Once we get this radial filter, we'll go back and we'll edit the image as a whole, but this just gives a little bit of pop to your subject automatically right off the bat. So then once you're done, you can just press enter, and you have that, and you can go back here and see how much you've already done to make the image pop, and you have a really dreamy background. Part of that was created in the lens, but we're going to do something else once we get through with raw that will help you, even if you don't have maybe the best of lenses. So I'm just upping the contrast now because we have like the base work done, and it's really only affecting her. It's not affecting everything back here. We have that pretty much gotten rid of, maybe a little bit more clarity, and you can see all of that in her face and things like that. And then we're gonna, usually the next thing that I do is I come over here to camera calibration and select the colors that I want in the areas that I want them So I always desaturate the reds just because they're usually really in your face. And all of this is going to depend on the picture, but I found that this just really lets you set the mood and identify certain colors that you want in certain places. And pick out the exact hue that you need to make a really beautiful image. That looks about right. So you could go in and you could dehaze that more if you wanted to. I don't really think that you're going to want to do too much after you put the radio filter on there, just because it's going to do it very unevenly. But that's always an option. I always like to go in, all the stuff's already done, and brighten up the base area, and I do that by playing with luminance and targeting just the colors that are going to be in the face, so the reds, the oranges, the yellows, and just brightening those. I'm really liking this glow that we're getting down by her hands and the grass, because I think that that gives us something like really magical to work with. I want to desaturate that red just a little bit more because of the bow up here. Desaturating the purple just a bit because of the background. I can see that there's some of that in there. And this is just further playing with the contrast in the picture and getting things worked out, because the more that we do right here, the less that we're going to have to do when we take it out of raw and are just making the last final tweaks. I really like everything for me to be done in the raw settings, and then I'll sync up the raw settings for the whole session, so that way it takes way less time to edit it. I'm going to go ahead and sharpen, because I sharpen everything before I take it out. We're going to go ahead and do that so we can see before and after. We're already making a huge difference in the picture. Okay, so we're going to open it and see what we can do. Maybe I'm going to read it really slowly. Okay, so the next thing that I like to do is to come down here and add a gradient filter. Of course, you're going to want to select the color that's going to work for you. So in this case, I think I'm going to pick this creamy background color, kind of yellowy, kind of blush colored. And we're going to do that. So it's over here. I personally like to have mine coming down kind of from the corners, just to fill everything in. And just overlay just a little bit. But of course that makes your subject really, really hazy, so this is when I like to add a mask and gently brush out all of the parts that I don't want that on. That's a really low occupancy, but I do like to feather it outwards just a little bit. That way there isn't a harsh line on it. Definitely want to call for her face. Though I don't really mind if it's in her hair as much. Kind of cool with that. You see I messed up on some parts, so I'm going to have to come back in there and fix that. It's mostly want to brush that off of the skin, that way we're not losing her texture. Come in with a lighter brush and do that. That way it kind of fades out. And all is well. So I'm going to shift it back over and I can fill back in those places that I kind of came back. That's beautiful part of the mask. It's non-destructive editing. And that's the gradient. You could always add another one if you wanted to. I sometimes like to get that color again. Oops. Click down on them. I want to make sure that you're clicked on the right layer. Otherwise it's not going to work. Let's see. Down there. And make it like a lighter color. Yep. And that's pretty much where I want it. This one I'm definitely just going to brush off of her skin because I don't want it there at all. I don't mind the matte look, but I like to do that separately. I like to do that on my own. I don't so much like the gradient layers to provide that look for me. And this one I want to give it sort of like a fairy dust feel. So yeah, just brushing it off of the vital parts so we don't lose her skin texture or anything like that. Liking the way that looks, and then you can see just how much that added to the mood of the picture, to the childish feeling, and you can play with how much it actually impacts the photo. You can take it from nothing to, a lot. I don't want it to be a lot, I just like that it gives a little extra something to the coloration of the photo. So I always like to Control-Shift-Alt-E, and what that does is that flattens the image. Well, it doesn't flatten the image, but it takes all the layers and merges them together as a new layer, so you can work with it as if it were flattened without having to worry about it actually losing the layers that you might want to keep for future edits. One of the vital parts of my editing is dodging and burning, so I'm just going to dodge her face and make it a little bit more dramatic. Back here in a second to make sure everything's looking good. I like to leave a little bit of darkness in the cheeks. Just to give a little bit of blush to it. But brighten up her skin, that way you can see her pretty face. And she is a very pretty girl. Maybe her hands too, but her hands are pretty well lit. This maybe the arm. Not really changing the skin tone, just making sure that there is a better light source than we did. So, if there wasn't already contour on the cheeks, that's something that I usually do. But since there is, I'm not going to bother with that. I'm just going to darken the lashes a little bit by burning those. It just makes them pop up. I also like to do the same thing to the hair. I will dodge the midtones. Yes. So it's like barely changing anything. And then, if I feel necessary, I'll come back in and I'll burn the shadows. But in this case, I don't think that we need to do that. Okay, I'm still not loving the saturation of this bow up here, so before I move on to the next thing, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to circle that. Just lasso it really quick. Come down here to your hue and saturation layer, which is going to affect that whole little section there. I don't know what color I want it to be, probably definitely desaturated. Definitely desaturated. Okay. Obviously I don't want it to look like that, so come back in and carefully. Okay, the recording cut out for a second. But, like I said, we're just gonna brush this out, and since it's a mask, it's not too difficult. Just brush it out so that the desaturation is not in the background. And then since I have this really feathered, kind of messed up some parts on the bow, so I'm gonna go back in there and fill those back in so that they don't look crazy and oversaturated. So that might take a little bit to get them exactly how you want it if you're having to fix up something, but I'm gonna say that is good enough. Maybe I don't want it quite that desaturated, so I'm gonna play with that. So again, I'm gonna Shift, Control, Alt, E, and that's gonna merge them back up again. So really, I'm feeling pretty good about the picture overall. So now I am just gonna open up a brush that I have, and I'm gonna set it to this nice yellowy color, make it a little bit brighter. I'm going to open up this free Firefly brush that I got from Morgan Burks. And so I'm just going to add some fireflies. I usually like to do this on a separate layer. That way I can readjust the butterflies if I don't like the way they look. Usually it's not too big of a deal, but just it's really easy once you have it brushed. You can just kind of paste them wherever, or brush them on wherever it feels right. I do like to do some up on the face, different sizes, just like they're coming out of this glowing area right there. And this can work for so many different pictures. Let's get close to it now. And then you can go back and you can erase things if you don't like it. And this is the part where I'm probably going to drop this down and make some like they're further away. And you can just really give that. Let's see how magically you can get the image. Maybe some more smaller ones down here coming out of the grass. Are they fireflies? Are they fairies? This is something that really appeals to clients during the spring and the summer months, when you're able to offer something magical, like it's out of a storybook. And this image just resulted from the girl deciding that she was pretty much done with her shoot and is going to lay down on the grass. So now we have the fireflies on her, and that was pretty simple. You can go in and add more if you wanted. But so we're pretty much done with that. That's a separate layer, so you can go ahead and play around with that if you prefer it out, if you like it with. I might drop the opacity on that one just a little bit because it's kind of in your face, and considering we have the haze over here, it doesn't seem very natural for them to be full on, but I do like it at about 74, 75, something in there. So there it is. And I want to Control Shift Alt E. I do that all the time. Just that way I can edit one more time with everything. You can always add another gradient over to this side if you were bothered about it. I think that I'm just going to come in and do a color balance and just one last time. Actually, I like to start, oops, I got caught. I like to start with the shadows because I tend to make those a little bit cooler toned and then get warmer as I go up. But this just is going to give one last little emphasis to different parts of the image and just one last control on it. Sometimes I like to go back because I did something and I don't care for it after it's over and done with, so we'll see. But most of this is just the different little techniques. So mostly the radial filter is what's doing this, and then the gradient filters as well, and then how you feather it out. So it's going to vary image to image, but really quick, really easy edit. That's what we did with color balance. You could hardly tell, just added a little bit more glue, a little bit more just to bring it all together. You can make really any adjustments from this point, just to tie it all together. If you wanted a little bit more pop, add some contrast there. But you don't want to lose that haze. Alright, so if you have any questions, just leave them in the comments.